The honourable member for Calgary-Lougheed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The NDP claim to be bending the curve on costs, but their budget is the largest in Alberta history. Let me remind them that wellness programs are positive, proactive and preventative. They keep people happy, healthy and out of the hospital, and they increase quality of life while decreasing health care costs. So when will the Minister of Health re-implement internationally respected programs, including Alberta's strategic approach to wellness, International Wellness Symposium, Provincial Wellness Forum, Workplace Wellness Summit, Healthy You, Be a Health Champion, Aboriginal Youth Intervention, Communities Choose Well, injury prevention programs, and more?
The Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and to the former member of the government who was Associate Minister of Wellness, when a lot of programs were actually cut that did impact people's health and safety, Mr. Speaker, including wellness. So I have to say, we know that in this House, members opposite tell us to cut each and every day. They tell us that we're being too generous, that we're spending too much money on supporting Albertans. Mr. Speaker, on this side of the House, we're going to continue to have Albertans' backs. We're going to make their lives better, and that includes making sure that we have strategic, focused investments in wellness, Mr. Speaker. We know the members opposite want to cut. We're going to protect Albertans.
Supplemental.
Those who benefited from these programs would like a real answer, perhaps this one. Given the success of programs that helped Albertans make healthier choices, including other ones like Ever Active Schools, MEND, Healthy Schools, Healthy Futures, given the invaluable work done by Albertans during the provincial wellness engagement tours, as well as partnerships embarked upon with participation, Get Out for Sport, and concussion, informed dining, and sodium strategies, when will the minister build on the successes of these programs, and when will she proclaim the Alberta Physical Activity Amendment credit so that Alberta can be the leader in wellness that it to be in the first place?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. It's always interesting when people on the other side of the House who had a chance to proclaim legislation and did not ask us why we're not acting on things that they did not act on themselves, Mr. Speaker. I have to say that it's pretty rich coming from the members opposite who like to make lots of campaigns and announcements without actually ever following through on them, Mr. Speaker. We're working with Albertans. For example, this morning I met with Parks and Rec to work at ways that we're continuing to support communities through grants and local initiatives like community gardens, Mr. Speaker. We are continuing to have Albertans' backs, makes their lives better, and not the deep cuts that the members opposite are proposing.
Second supplemental.
They're looking backwards and they're going backwards. Given that the Alberta Get Outdoors or GO weekend brought together students and seniors and people at work in an invaluable tradition of energizing Albertans after a long cold winter, and given that GO mobilized amateur and professional athletes as well as those who simply enjoy a walk in the great outdoors and reap limitless physical and mental benefits, and given that this cost taxpayers absolutely nothing and was passed by all parties in this legislature, why did the NDP again not do anything about Alberta Get Outdoors weekend, which was to be celebrated last weekend? Is that a matter of, oops, you did it again?
Thank you, Honourable Deputy Premier.
In terms of Brittany quotes, I know the member opposite likes to pretend like everything he did was perfect, but guess what the members opposite did? They did a lot of announcements that actually had no action behind them, Mr. Speaker. We're actually moving forward with communities, with partners, and making sure we're working in partnership. We are, of course, continuing to support Albertans throughout our province. We're glad to have a good, strong future, Mr. Speaker, not pushing for drastic, erratic cuts like the members opposite are, and having announcements that they don't actually have any plans to fulfill, Mr. Speaker.